Welcome to episode 6 of Maintenance Motorway. As we promised you guys earlier, today we'll be talking about how best you can check your tire tread depths. But before we go into that, we will be looking at some aspects of the tires before we start our demonstration. So we have this tire here, and this tire is definitely an asymmetric tire. So we want to know one or two parts of the tire treads before we start our demonstration. So first of all, we'll look at this part of the tire, that is the middle part of the tire. This line that runs through all the way around the circumference of the tire is called the ribs. So just as we have human ribs, this tire also has ribs. And the purpose of this ribs is for noise suppression. It also provides traction during braking and acceleration. Now, you can see lines on these ribs, and these blocks or these little erection or segments of these tires are called lugs or blocks. Now, these are also responsible for tire grips. So whenever your tire is rolling on the road surface, these blocks or lugs are responsible for giving you the necessary grips. Now, on the outer and the inner side of the tire, you have lines running through, and those are called sipes. These sipes are responsible for cutting the water film on the road surface. Then they also prevent aquaplaning. These segments on the tires are very responsible for doing that. So whenever you encounter this collected water on the road surface, the sipes are responsible for cutting the water film on the road surface to enhance better gripping of the tire. Now, there are some inscriptions also on this side walls of the tire, which we'll be talking about in our subsequent episodes. But what we want you to notice is whenever you want to get a tire, or maybe you feel your tire is damaged and you want to get a new tire, there are specifications that your tire has to meet, or the tire you want to buy has to meet. It is based on the manufacturer's recommendation. And one thing you could look for is your tire specs, or your tire ratings, your speed ratings, and a lot of stuff like that. There are a lot of inscriptions on the tire which you can pay attention to, but our subsequent episode, as I said earlier, will cover all these inscriptions and you get a better understanding of that. But what we need to consider here is that whenever you have or you go in for a new tire should always have between 8mm and 9mm tread depth. That is the standard tire tread depth for each tire, that is new tires. So for demonstration purpose, we have this ruler which has a lot of measurements on it, but we will consider the 8mm aspect only. You can also use the penny test, but in this part of our country we don't use penny here, so for demonstrative purposes we are going to use this ruler for easy understanding. You can also decide to go in with our normal coin to measure these tire treads. Alright, so whenever you feel you've used a tire for that long and you want to check the tire treads to see the tire tread depth, to see if they are on or they are out of range, you can do this. So first of all, I have to put my rule here in between the roof of this tire to see where the tire treads are. So on this very tire, you can see it's way below the 8mm or 9mm tread depth specification, which definitely tells you that your tire treads are running out of its specifications. They are out of its getting out of its specifications. So definitely it will get to a point that you need to change your tire treads or your tire itself. So that is what we want to let you know. So as part of your daily inspections, you can add this tire tread depth measurement to it, so that every time you are moving your car outside, you have the confidence of driving safely throughout the entire journey. Okay. Thank you very much for watching this episode. And as usual, don't drink and drive, don't text and drive, always practice defensive driving.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed our video, please hit the like button and remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on all our social media pages: Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter and TikTok at Autoshark Ghana for other educational content.